Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone, just getting back in from taking out the trash. And I'll tell you, I went to the grocery store first. Because I was afraid that it was going to start raining, before I got a chance to go to the grocery store. So I went to the grocery store first. I didn't get that much. I just got a few things. Got some oranges. Got me some more short ribs and some banana. The little stuff like that. Nothing, no biggies. And then I got myself a Pepsi too, because I promised myself I was going to stop drinking soda again. Because one time I felt that I was drinking too much soda. And while I was at the grocery store, I did have 2 sodas. 2-liter sodas. And I said, oh no, I'm going to put one of those back. So I put one of the Pepsi, one of the 2 liters back. And then I decided on getting me some more orange juice instead. Now, even though I had a little bit of orange juice, I had about that much in a bottle. But I said, well, what? I just drink more orange juice. And then I have my oranges and orange juice. And I had 2 rotten. Well, they ain't quite rotten. Let me stop saying they're rotten, because they ain't quite rotten. See these bananas? They're not quite. You know what I mean? So if I eat them today, as a matter of fact, I saw someone on the YouTube, on the YT, making banana bread or something out of bananas. When they get ripe like that. And so I might look that up and see how to make that. And I got on my old coat, y'all. My old jacket from way back when. Now this jacket, let me see. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. I am cold. And there was a store named Bradley's that used to be here in Hampton, in Connecticut, in Hampton. And I bought this jacket and the black one. I have a black one similar to this. They both got hoodies, but I think they're just a little, I haven't had it on in so long, a little different. I don't know. I forgot how this jacket was even, look at this. I forgot it was even had a little pocket here. There's a little pocket right, I don't know if you can see. But this is how old this jacket is. And I mean, if you look at it, you'll think that I bought it last year, because it's still in very good shape. And like I was saying, I got this jacket. The store that I'm talking about, name is Bradley's. And they went out of business. I do believe it was the year 2000, 22 years ago. Because I remember when I got it, I was working at the answering service. I was working at an answering service at the time. And I remember having this jacket, and it keeps, it sounds like paper. The other one doesn't sound like this, but this one sounds like paper. And it has a lining. I have the lining in my closet. It buttons out. It's got buttons right here for the lining. And has a hood. Now, I like the jacket, but, to me, I'm just wondering to myself. I use it to take trash out or something like that. But I be wondering to myself, do people still wear cranberry jackets? I think you might see one once in a while. It's just like my red jacket. I love that red jacket, because you can't get no warmer than that red jacket now. That's Susan Graber's red jacket, that red down, I guess it's a down quilted type jacket. You can't get no warmer than that. I don't care how cold it is outside. You put that jacket on, you don't have to worry about it. One thing you have to worry about when you put that jacket on is these ears and these hands. And you might have to worry about your feet, that kind of thing. But, you just be like, I don't even care if you don't have on, if you don't have on any sleeves with that other jacket. If you don't have no sleeves on, just like this t-shirt or something, if you got that on under there, you don't have to worry, because you ain't going to get cold. I mean, this is what the homeless need. They need some nice warm jackets like that one. But I mean, if you out there, if I was out there in the element for a long enough time, I'm quite sure it would. Let's see what. Oh, I've only been talking like 5 minutes. If you're out there in the element for a long period of time, I'm quite sure, you get cold and possibility you might even freeze. But if you're out there for a little while with that jacket on and a pair of snow pants and maybe a quilt, you'll last for a while. You will definitely last for a while. And I've seen people actually sleeping in a cardboard box, which shields it helps. It really does help. But I mean, I don't wish that anybody should be out there outside, when it's real cold like that. But I'm just saying, if they have to, if they don't have any choice, if they have a nice warm jacket and a nice warm quilt. As a matter of fact, that's why I was crocheting. I said I was going to give, blankets to some of the people out there in the homeless. But I never did. I just had them piled up here in my house, where I live. In my apartment, should I say. It's not my house. Let me repeat myself. I live in an apartment, not a house. And I used to live in a house many, many years ago. We owned the house, my husband and I. But this, nevertheless, is an apartment. And so I gave, I just give them to my family. And let's see what's happening on the outside, y'all. That wind was whistling. Whoa. Now, I went to the store earlier. And since I went to the store, it done got cold out here. I put some cupcakes out here for the birds. They didn't come get it. So, I'm waiting for the birds to come to get it. I don't really know what happened to the birds and why aren't they... There's FedEx truck. They're delivering something, I guess, over there in the building. In that building over there. Oh, he left. School bus. It's cold out here, y'all. And the wind is blowing. And I do believe we are supposed to get a stormy night. We're supposed to have, I think, a stormy night. But it feels good in here. But I'll tell you nothing but the truth. My jacket don't feel, bad, half bad, sitting right here with my jacket on. That's because I got to put that thing up to my door to keep the air out of here. And I get my sweater. I don't know what happened to my sweater. All the sweaters that I got, I can't keep up with a sweater. What? But I had a yellow one. Most of the time I have the yellow one out here. And then I had the... I think an orange one or something that I had gotten for Christmas. I think it's orange. Was it more like a rust? Well, anyway, I usually have a sweater on the back of my chair. But I don't have one on the back of my chair right now. I don't know what I did with it. It might be in my room. Or I might have it in the laundry. I'll find it in a little while, y'all. Yeah, I went to the store. And I only spent that little... You know what? I spent... This says $67. No, 57. $57. I think. I don't know what the heck. I think it was $57. But as you can see, that little stuff that I got right there on my table. And the short ribs. That's what took my money, y'all. The short ribs. $20 for a pack of short ribs. Little teeny pack. I'll show you the little pack. But you've seen the ones I had bought before. Short ribs are going to cost you, I'm going to tell you right now. Always have, and I think they always will. This pack right here. Short ribs. Cost... I think I smelled something when I opened that freezer. I don't know. Hope it ain't these short ribs. I got some chicken wings in the crock pot. $20.11, y'all. And I got me some ice cream. Oh, that's right. I forgot the ice cream. I got ice cream, too. I haven't had no ice cream in a while. So I'm going to have some of that in a little while. And over here, oh, I bought some buns. I'm finding things that I bought, y'all, because I already put the stuff away, most of it. And you see in that crock pot? Those are chicken wings, y'all. And I put some cream of chicken soup in there because I had some left over. I ate cream of chicken soup yesterday, and I wasn't gonna do that. Well, I thought I had some mixed vegetables. I was gonna put that in the pot, but since I didn't have no mixed vegetables, I said, well, I'm going to throw this leftover soup that I had in there. So that's what I did. I don't know how it's going to come out. And I put some chicken broth that I had bought from Trader Joe's. Well, I had bought Trader Joe's brand, but I got it from Amazon. It cost me a little small fortune. I got to stop, you know, I got to look for the sales. But I don't get a chance to go to Trader Joe's. And, who was that was telling us about, oh my goodness. I think I said it on one of my other videos, how I got to buy this Trader Joe's. Javon. Yeah. Javon was telling us about how good the Trader Joe's makes the, let me take this jacket off, y'all. Trader Joe's makes some good chicken broth. And so I said, well, let me see if Amazon carries it. And of course, Amazon does carry it. And so I ordered it from Amazon. Of course, it probably cost me double of what it would have cost had I went to Trader Joe's. But I think the closest Trader Joe's to me, from me, I think it's in either Orange or Milford. And I don't have no transportation except for the old buzz around over here. You know the old buzz around right here. That's the old buzz around. And it's been giving me trouble. It's been shutting off. And I don't know what's wrong with it. It drives just as nicely. And then it shut off. And then I wait for a minute. And not even a minute. Just turn it off. And then I turn it back on. It'll start right back up again. And so I was telling my daughter about it. So she said, well, what's the number to call? And we was reading the manual together. And so it was saying that there's a, what do you call it, reset button on the battery. And push it. But I took it to the store today. I went to the store with it and everything. I didn't have no problem. There and back. Which I'm only like, you know, a few minutes to the store and back. I was back home maybe about half an hour. Because I didn't buy that much stuff, and so I was sort of in and out. And in the store long enough to spend, I was in that store probably 10, 15 minutes max. $57. With that little bit of stuff that I had. I would have probably bought more. Oh, that's right, I bought some ham. I bought ham to make me a sandwich. It wasn't that great either. But it probably would have been better if I had put that cheese on there but I said, no, I'm not going to put no cheese on it because I don't really like the cheese. And so I just put some mayo on it. And that was about it. It's a coupon for, I don't know what this coupon is. I thought it was for Oreo. Oh, frozen. I thought it was for Oreo cookies. Frozen treats. I don't know, it must be an Oreo sandwich. They make Oreo sandwich. That's what it looks like, right? An Oreo sandwich. But it's in the freezer, so I don't know. I might check it out. That's why I put it over here. I said I'm going to save that. And then when I go to the store the next time. But I don't have to worry about it. I don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, I could care less about the Oreo cookies. Oh, here's something else I bought. I just bought some junk food, y'all. After junk food, like they say, don't go to the grocery store hungry. You will pick up a whole lot of stuff you had no intentions of picking up. And so I told myself, okay, I'm going to, you know, like before I was going to the grocery store, I would take the Uber. Well, not an Uber, you know, taxi. And I would take that to the grocery store there and that. You know, sometimes even after I got my buzz around, I would take it. Especially if the weather was bad or cold like it is now and I needed something from the store, I would just, you know, pay them. I think it was like $6 or $7 both ways. About $14, $15. And, but the old buzz around has served me for the last 2 years. And I love it because you know, when I go places, I can take it with me on the My Ride, you know, the bus, the little miniature, it's like a miniature bus or something. And I could take my, you know, they had the lift, and so you lift, the scooter lifts right up on the bus. And when I get to the store, when I go to Walmart, I don't have to worry about, is there a scooter, you know, like a scooter around here that I could use? Because, you know, the last time we went to Walmart, my sister and I, the last time we went to Walmart, there was a lady sitting there waiting for a scooter. Because, you know, she must have been about my age or maybe a couple of years a little bit older. And she was sitting there. I think she had her granddaughter, you know, a younger child with her, a younger person. I don't know if it was a child or, you know, just somebody that goes with her. But anyway, she had them with her. And she couldn't shop because there were no scooters available. And as a matter of fact, one lady asked me about my scooter. She says, did the state pay for it? I said, yeah, I think they do. I said, but I paid out, you know, paid out of pocket for mine. I think it was $1,625. I said I had to save for it, you know, which I did. I had to save for it because my insurance would not approve it. You know, my back be hurting me. I can't walk around like that. I can lean on the cart, you know, for a while and something like that. But after a while, short distances, you know, after a while, I can do it at first. Then that back kicks in. Hurt. Need to sit down, lay down, or do something, even around the house sometimes, you know. And so that's why a lot of times y'all see me saying, I got to clean up, I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to do the third. I got to wait. You know, do a little now, do a little later, do a little now. You know how it is when you get, well, y'all might not know because y'all pretty young. But the older people that, you know, my age that are having the same issues that I have, they know what it's like. They know that you got to wait, do a little bit now, do a little bit later, until eventually you'll get it done. That's why a lot of elderly people, they have help to come into the house to help them do certain things, you know. Maybe even if it's, I think if I had someone in here for a couple of hours, like once a week, I would be good. You know, I need somebody to come in to help change your sheets. And please do the, you know, the mopping. That hurts. That hurts, you know, sometimes the back. But what do? I either sit down and do it, because you know you can sit down and mop, you know. And wait a while. You know, you sit down and then mop this. Maybe I'll do this aerial over here. Do that. Stop. I'm not going to overexert myself because I'm afraid I might hurt my back. See, because I was hit by a car. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not, but his back is, you know, is hurting, and I can't help that. And at one time, many, many years ago, when I think it was Celebrex, the doctor had prescribed for me. I don't even know if they even, you know, make Celebrex anymore, because I forgot exactly what happened. But I don't think they, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I don't even know if you could still get Celebrex over the, you know, the drugstore. But I know I don't take them. Take the Celebrex. And The highest thing I take is these. Sometimes when I, just before I go out, Tylenol. This is what the doctor recommended for me. But, I can buy these over the counter. These are not prescription. 5 extra strength. I think they're 500 milligrams per capsule. And so usually if I'm going to go out, I will take, especially if my back is hurting me. Like today, my back was bothering me. And I think the weather has a lot to do with it. Because we get stormy weather. As you can see how, when I went outside, I don't know if you noticed or not, but it is very cloudy outside. And we're going to get the storm, stormy. And it was raining earlier. I think it has a lot to do, with your bones. And even if you have arthritis or osteoporosis or something like this here, it bothers you. And so if I'm going out sometimes, even if my back is not hurting at the time, I will take 2 of these and then go on my merry way. I don't do this every day. I don't take no, I hate taking medication. I be getting up in the morning and I have to take medication. But this is what I go through, and I think a lot of older, people go through this after they get a certain age because they got these ongoing issues. What is it called? Acute chronic. I don't know. But anyway, it's an ongoing issue. Like I got high blood pressure. Ongoing. I got to take high blood pressure medication. Diabetes. I got to take an ongoing medication, even if the doctor says she's going to take me off. But she didn't. Matter of fact, I got to go back to the doctor so she could see, how my numbers are with that diabetes. Because you take all these pills, it's like, it's for the birds. Sometimes I'm thinking that the doctors and the pharmacies are in cahoots with each other. Why should you have to take all this medication? Every day. I could see having to take that one for that heart, because that, racing heart is something else, y'all. I'll tell you right now, I had that racing heart thing, palpitations, they call it. And so that, I can see having to take that, and the blood pressure. I see taking blood pressure. But if you don't have a real serious, sugar, diabetes problem, I don't want to give it to you. But like I say, I'll see the next time I go to the doctor. And y'all, guess what? I've been up here over, that looks like a 3, or is it 5? Over 23 mementos. I go with love. See you next time.